Hello everybody, this is Walrig, and we are on episode 20 of Infinity Evolved Normal Mode. Just hanging out next to my blood altar. You know, sacrificing myself, getting life points, doing the cool stuff. I wanted to show you how I did some kind of simple automation with the blood altar. So I've been making blank slate and reinforced slate, and in order to do that I start off with stone, and I put one block of stone at a time, but the blood altar is set up in such a way that you can actually put an entire stack in, and you know, if you had enough LP in the blood altar to imbue the entire stack, it would do it all in one shot. But since I can only store a maximum of 10,000 right now, and I would need 640,000 to do an entire stack of stone. You know, the numbers don't add up. So what I've done is put down a transfer node here, and I've got a lever next to it so that I can basically send a signal to turn it off and turn the signal off to turn it on. And then I put in it a hyper rationing pipe, and what this does is it limits so that only a single item can be placed into the receiving inventory at a time. And then on this end, I have another transfer node that has a filter. In this case, I have it configured for reinforced slate. So I've just got the reinforced slate in there. I put the filter in, and what this will allow me to do, if you'll see, I've already got about 40 of the blank slates. I want to get them all upgraded to reinforced though, so what I will do is start with that. And what that's going to do is place one slate in there. It's going to start its imbuing, and then once it turns into a reinforced slate, the filter here will catch it and pull it out. So we'll just watch this for a second, give it some more juice, and we should see our reinforced slate went out. And then just like that, another blank slate came in. Pretty cool, huh? Unfortunately, these guys take 2,000 RF now. So, yeah, I need a lot more LP. I also wanted to show you that I added two more of these little incense burners, and I went ahead and made the next tier, the Virus. And that's not too terribly difficult. It takes wood ash and redstone, and then a couple of pieces of something red and some leaves. So I went around and cut some leaves and did that stuff. These need to stack, so that's why there's 4 of these incense canisters. So if I put the wood ash down, it starts to burn and it does its thing. And then I put down the Virus, and it will do its thing. And you have to use both of them, so I have to start with the wood ash and then use the Virus. And then once all 4 of them are smoking, then I get the 60% buff, which takes me from whatever I was at. I didn't see where it was at before. But yeah. So I've got some more reinforced slate to make, and once I do that, we're going to go ahead and do something pretty cool with this blood altar. So I'll be back in a bit. Okay, got ourselves a fair number of these reinforced slate. That took a little while, about a half an hour. I will say, if you start with blood magic, make sure you are very patient, because it starts pretty slow. But we can start to build some speed up, and we are going to do that right now. So with those reinforced slate, I want to go ahead and make what's called a self-sacrifice rune, and I should be able to make about 40 of these guys. Right? Yeah. Oh, come on. I need stone. I don't have enough stone. How does that work? There we go. Now I should. Fortunately, I've been making stone as kind of a byproduct. So, you know, that's cool. Alright. So let's make a bunch of these. I actually want to grab these two. And then like that. Cool. Did I say 40? I meant 20. I need 20. I'm going to need a couple of glowstone blocks. 4 to be precise. And I'll just use some regular smooth stone for the other pieces I need. And with that, we are ready to build ourselves a tier 3 altar. So I think I've got everything I need. So in order to do this, we need to expand the multi-block structure. And what we're going to do is we're going to come from the tier 2, we're going to come out 1, 2, and then we're going to go down 1. So I'm going to go ahead and just clear a little land out here, and we will be ready to put these blocks down. Alright, we got things cleared out, and now just for good measure, if we look in the book, it actually gives us a graphic of what the tier 3 altar should look like. So we've got 5 across, we've got 1 open spot in the corner. So I should be just about right. And it's kind of hard to see in here, but it's essentially from the tier 2, it comes out 2 and down 1. So if I've done everything right, which I believe I have, I should be able to take these 20 self-sacrifice runes and place them down like so, just around the edges. Oop, wrong spot. One, two, three, four, 5. Perfect. And then if we look at it, we see we go up 2, and these blocks can be anything. I'm just going to go ahead and actually use smooth stone because I've got it. And I'm going to be kind of fancy and clear the space out there. So I'll end up putting 3 of these down, even though I only need to go 2 up from the level of the tier 2. And then we cap this with a block of glowstone. All the way around. And like that, we should now have a tier 3 altar. We right click on it, we see in fact we do. We have a tier 3 altar. Fantastic. I did have to move these guys because they were kind of in the way. So I will just actually just kind of put these down. Yeah, where do I want to put them? Like so. Why not? Looks like I need to go get some more incense though. Alright, so we got some more incense. We've got our blood altars completely drained. I went ahead and transferred everything into my soul network. I'm going to put these guys in here. 1 on either side. And 1 on either side. I don't really need to do them on either side like that. I just kind of put them there because they look nice. So with that now, our blood altar's empty. Nothing in it. So these runes of self-sacrifice should actually help to improve this little process. So let's see what happens. Boom. Wow. 8,000 in one shot. That is really cool. The runes of self-sacrifice, I believe each one of them adds 10%. No, that doesn't sound right. I wonder if they're in here. Speed runes. Where is... Okay, there it is. Basically, it says adds 20 LP per self-sacrifice. Well, that's pretty cool. So not too bad. I've got 20 of them, so yeah, get quite a bit extra there. Boy, what do I do with all this stuff now? I got a lot of LP in there. I think we need to make the next tier. This one's going to be tricky because, as we can see, all it takes is a block of gold. That's pretty easy. I've got that. Tier 3 altar, yep. But I need 25,000 LP. That is going to be hard to get. So, I'm pretty good here. What I think I may want to do actually is replace these runes around the tier 2. I didn't replace them before because tier 2 was kind of limited on how you can replace them. But now that I have a tier 3, I can actually replace all of them. And that would give me 8 more runes, which may get me just about what I need. So let's take a look and see what it's going to take to get there. Alright, well I think I'm going to have to sit and make some more slate. I did want to show you that this is a perfect example of what what around here I would call a catch-22 situation. So in order to make the next tier of orb, I need 25,000 LP in my blood altar. In order to store 25,000 LP, I can do that, but I need to upgrade the capacity of the blood altar, and I can do that with these runes of augmentation. The problem is, if we watch the little rotation here, the lowest level orb that I would need in here is the Magician's Orb, which is the tier 3 orb. So I can't make these until I get a tier 3 orb. So yeah, that's a thing. And these runes of superior capacity take runes of augmented capacity. So you basically, this is the level 1 augmentation, this is level 2. Yeah, so that's kind of a bummer. And I've got a handful of these. Looks like I'm probably going to need to make some more. So I'll be back shortly when I've got about 16 of them. Alright, we should have everything we need to make this now. So let's do like that, and there's 8 more. Cool. And if you're wondering about the little twitch on the screen, I have my Blood Letters pack. I've got this guy on because I've got an idea for how I'm going to get that 25,000 LP. It's going to take a little bit of trickery and some good timing, but I think I can do it. So let's go ahead and replace this. Now you want to be careful when you do this with higher tiered. Once you start having a larger capacity in the blood altar, you want to really pay attention to how you're replacing the runes, because once you start getting your augmented capacities, you could have a lot more LP in there than what the base level can hold, and if you break it incorrectly, you may end up losing a lot of LP. So just kind of a word to the wise sort of thing. Well, looks like I gotta let some things charge up for a while. I want to get this full, and then I think we'll be just about ready. I have been growing some raspberry bushes over here to kind of help with my life regeneration. The nice thing with raspberries is that you can, or with any kind of berry, you can eat them even when you're full. All it does is just simply raises the saturation. So the level of my hunger, there's kind of a saturation level, and that is going to continue to go up as long as I keep eating these berries. So, back in a bit. Okay, I think I've got just about everything I need to try this. So, what have we got and what are we going to do? Well, the first thing I want to note is I've got used my Blood Letters pack and got this altar filled up all the way. So it's ready to go. Now the trick with the Blood Letters pack is that if there's something being imbued on the altar, I can't use the Blood Letters pack to fill up the altar. So basically this 780 LP in there, I can't get that out as part of the imbuing process. But I can use my sacrificial orb. And I'm hoping that with these 8 extra runes of sacrifice that I can get a full 10,000 LP out of a single sacrifice ritual. So what I'm going to be doing is, well, hoping that my timing works out and works to my advantage. I'm just going to go ahead and refresh these guys so I make sure that I've got plenty of incense burning. And with that, I think we can give it a go. All right, here goes. So I'm going to watch this, and I want to basically wait until it's completely drained, and then I will do my sacrifice. So if we just give it a couple more seconds here, you can see it's going pretty quick. It's eating through that LP, doing its imbuing. And real shortly here, it should start doing gray. Oh, man. That was not what I intended to do. Hopefully we can get back. Oh, I'm so slow. I hit it twice, I think is what happened. Oh, no step assist. Come on. Come on. It's still going. We're still good. It's okay. Oh, shoot. Except the problem is that now that I'm dead, I have Soul Fray. So, Soul Fray is something that Way of Time added. It's basically if I try to sacrifice or do anything with the Blood Altar, it's essentially worthless. So that was not at all what I wanted to do. I guess I need to recharge, get the altar filled back up, and we will try this again, and hopefully I don't flub up the mouse button. I just decided I can probably show you this real quick, so my Soul Fray is still counting down. If I try to use this Sacrifice Orb, nothing happens. Nothing. Until Soul Fray wears off, I won't be able to do a single thing with this Blood Altar. So I just wanted to show you that. Be right back. Okay, Soul Fray is gone. Blood Altar is back to full. And I'm just going to refresh these guys again. I don't know. No, it looks good actually. They're not letting me put it in, so I think they're still good. All right, so let's try this again, shall we? Here goes nothing. Gonna push the right button this time, I promise. So again, we're gonna let it run down. That's gonna be the first 10,000. Then once it goes from red to gray, it's gonna actually start going backwards, but it goes backwards a lot slower than it goes forwards. So now we will sacrifice and get another 10,000. And I'm hoping that I can regenerate my health quick enough that I can get some more, I can get enough LP in there to finish the job. That was about another 3,000. Okay, we might have to do another one here. So this might take a little bit. Come on. As long as I have a couple of hearts in here. Oh, I forgot that it gives me Soul Fray for a few seconds after I do that, just so I can't spam it again. This might not be working. There is a way in the higher tiers to be able to see where the progression is. Come on. It's got to be getting close. See, I think we're kind of losing on the losing end of this. I can't tell though. I'm hoping that one of these times it's just going to magically poof and off it goes. It's not working. Come on. Come on. It wouldn't surprise me if Way of Time has done the math on this and figured out like exactly the rate. Man. Alright, I might need to reconsider my options here. This is not working the way I would like it to. Let me try one more good burst of LP here. And see if I can't get it to finish off. No, I think I'm on the losing end. I'm going to forfeit. So, as you can see, it's tricky getting that next tier of Blood Orb. Let me reconsider some options and see what I can come up with. All right, I think I've got an idea. And in order to get this to work, I need to make myself a... That's not what I need. I need a brewing stand. So I think I'm going to make a few healing potions and see what we can do there. As far as potions are concerned, there is like the potion of regeneration. This, though, I can't use because, again, Way of Time has kind of done some trickery with the potion of regeneration. So if I have a regeneration spell on my person that lasts for more than 3 seconds, I end up with essentially insatiable hunger, and so I get, you know, massive hunger, and my food drops very quickly, and bad things happen. So the regeneration potions are not going to work, but I think I can get a health potion to work. And I'm going to actually go ahead and craft that now. So let's see. I need to start off with an awkward, make some awkward potions, and then I need to make, I think I've got some things there. All right. Shouldn't be too hard to make this. I'll go ahead and grab this thing. Some glass jars. I'm not sure where oh, I bet I know where they're at. Let's grab 2 of those just for good measure. I think I've got, yes, I've got 3 in there. Cool. So we're just going to do some real simple vanilla brewing. Nothing fancy. So let's go ahead and put this guy down here. Put our jars in. Get our nether wart. And of course, like anything, we start with the awkward potions first. We'll let those brew up. And now we've got awkward potions. And I should be able to take that, put my glistening melon on here, and get my healing potion. Just like that. And then lastly, I'm going to go ahead and take this one step further and throw glowstone in here. And we should get our instant health level 2. Just like so. Alright. Now, let's try this again. Let's see. I think everything looks good. I still have my incense from before, so I will leave that there. All right, here we go. Wish me luck. Step 1. Run it down. All right, we'll do our sacrifice. Gets us back to here. Okay, and I'll drink this now. That gives me soul fray for a few seconds, but that's okay, because I'm still working down here. And as soon as that goes gray again, we'll sacrifice one more time. Oh yeah, that should do it. That should do nicely. And I'll just go ahead and grab this other potion just in case. Boom. Haha. Well, that was a lot easier than I thought it would be. And of course, like anything, right click it, and it's now mine. I've got a bound level 3 Blood Orb. That is good news. That is fantastic news. Because now we can do lots of cool stuff. What can we do? Well, we can make all kinds of fun crafting things. Like this guy, the lava crystal, that's cool. So the lava crystal is basically a way of powering furnaces with my soul network. I can make some sigils. So a water sigil, infinite water, anyone? Void sigil. I can delete things with that, that's cool. But the important one here is this rune of augmented capacity. That is going to be handy. So it looks like I've got quite a few more pieces of slate I'm going to need to make. And I can also make the next tier of, or the next 2 tiers, I think. No, just the next tier of my incense, so I can get some higher level stuff. And we haven't even got into the alchemy yet. Blood Magic has a whole list of alchemical things that we can do. As you can see here, lots of stuff. I can make clay. I can make sand. I can make fire charges. That's actually really cool. I can make leather. You know, lots of little things. All right, what next? Well, actually, I think this is probably a good spot to wrap up. Got quite a bit done today. The good news is I got this Magician's Orb. That is so awesome. I can't even tell you. Between this episode and next, I am going to do some work and make some more slate. I'm going to make some of the next level of slate, which is the Imbued Tier 3 altar with 5,000 LP. And the main reason for that is I may even go ahead and make some of these capacity runes before next episode. It's pretty easy, pretty straightforward, and I'll probably end up replacing some of these sacrifice runes with those. And then we get to look at making the next tier, Tier 4. That's going to take a lot of runes, because it goes out 2 and down 1, and so your next level is, what is that, 7? So 7 times 4, yeah, 28. A lot of runes. Just so you know, this altar does go all the way up to Tier 6. So yeah, you can do the math on that. And you can start to see why I wanted to put my blood altar up here, because I'm going to keep building down each one of these levels, and so I'm going to eventually end up with a very large structure here that will be my blood altar. But for now, this is Woolrig. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. remember, click the like, leave me a comment, tell me what you think. Until then, see you later. Bye-bye.